Welcome along to another edition of the Races TV. Our special guest this week is jockey Troy Baker. Before we get to Troy though, let's have a look at the calendar for this week. Big day in Australian racing on Saturday. Black Caviar in action at Royal Randwick in the Darley TJ Smith Stakes. Very good program to correspond with that meeting here at Morphettville though. We've got 3 black type races on the program that we'll look at a little later. On Sunday, good luck to Port Augusta, their first meeting for their new season. And on Wednesday, we go racing at Strathalbyn. Now, before we get to Troy Baker, I'd like to tell you about a competition running on the Races SA webpage. This competition running till the end of April, and a chance for you to win a double pass for the Night of Nights. It's the 2012-13 Hall of Fame dinner and awards night for the industry here in South Australia. All you simply need to do is select who you would think will be the leading metropolitan jockey and trainer for the 2012-2013 season. I can let you know at the moment, Tony McAvoy, 5 wins clear in the Trainers Award. And in the jockeys, well, it's a bit tighter there. Jamie Carr sitting on top at the moment, just a 2-win lead over Matthew Nilsson and Dominic Tourneur. Apart from winning that double pass to the big night at the Stamford Grand Adelaide in Glenelg, you'll also win yourself a 1-year subscription to the Races magazine, the industry's magazine here in South Australia. Troy Baker's got 3 rides here on Saturday at Morphettville, all for the John Hyam stable. Troy, firstly, Wakeel in race 4. He's only had the 2 runs for the John Hyam stable, so are you still feeling your way with the horse? Yeah,
we're still learning with him. His first start for the stable, he was slow away and took a while to get going, but I think it was a blessing because he ended up finishing the race off pretty strong. And when we went to Oakbank, the plan was always to go back to last and just smother him up, and then in the straight just pull right to the outside and give him plenty of room, and he attacked the line and it was a pretty strong win.
Barrier 1 on Saturday.
Yes, as I spoke to John, I said it's probably not the best barrier for us. He's got the ability and he's pulled up very well since the run, so if I can get out and there's good tempo on, he's going to be hard to beat again.
Now, 2 of the black type races on Saturday you have rides in. Firstly, the Schweppervescence Stakes, Swinging Soldier, who's a very promising filly. She was really good winning here at Morphettville on the 2nd of March. Yeah,
she's really good. She's shown a lot in the stable. She's learning after every start. She's taken a while to sort of get where she is now, but I think the 1800 and, she's going to be very competitive, but, whatever she does today, she's going to improve on.
And what about her run at Moonee Valley last start?
Well, it was a very strong race. I think a lot of form's going to come out of it. She was not beaten far. The horses were in front of her are probably group horses. She did a lot wrong. It was all tempo related. She's the kind of horse that needs speed on so she can settle in. Just from the 800, she really over-raced, and I sort of got going earlier than I wanted to, and being at Moonee Valley, probably not the best track for her. So yeah, I'm pretty happy the way she sort of handled everything, but I think back at Morphettville, a longer straight, you'll see her.
Okay, and your other ride is Esprit de Bullet in the R N Irwin Stakes. He's had 1 run back this time in Melbourne. What did the stable make of that run?
Yeah, very good. He played up a little bit in the barriers, but he hit the line strong. Last prep for us, first up, he ran 3rd at Murray Bridge and come out 1 second up. So we think he's just going to benefit from the run, and with fitness, he'll be very hard to beat his second up record as well. And I know it's a strong race, but I think he'll be right in it.
Okay, let's have a look at the 3 black type races here at Morphettville on Saturday. The first of them is race 5, the Marsh Port Adelaide Guineas. A lot of interstate runners here, 6 of the 16 from interstate, and in fact all 3 emergencies are Victorians as well. There is a good South Australian presence though. Tony McAvoy with 3 runners. I'm sure that Gold Buyer and Differing Fortunes will run well. Of the interstate runners, Peter Moody's Reduced Choice Colt High Esteem chasing a hat-trick of wins, and I reckon Delagos will run very well for Anthony Cummings. Race 6, the Schweppervescence Stakes. This is the race registered as the Aurelia Stakes, a Group 3 race for the 3-year-old fillies. 10 of the 16 here from Victoria, plus 2 of the 4 emergencies. The South Australians, well, maybe Discreet, number 1. I'm sure she will run a great race for Phillip Stokes. Barrier 1, Stephen Arnold to ride. And Swinging Soldier, who we talked about with Troy Baker from the John Hyam stable. I'm sure she will acquit herself well too. And then we go to race 7, the R N Irwin Stakes, also at Group 3 level for the sprinters. A really significant race this as far as the Group 1's coming up in Adelaide, the Sporting Bet Classic for the fillies and mares, and also the Goodwood. Don't forget that competition on the Races SA webpage. Have a look at that. A chance to win yourself a night at the Night of Nights, the Industry Awards night in the Hall of Fame dinner in August. All you need to do is select who you think will be the leading metropolitan trainer and jockey here in Adelaide for the current season. We'll see you next week.
There's nothing like a day at the races.